Hey guys, I'm back, and I know it's been a minute. A little Wagon update. It is out at B&D Glass right now here in town, getting all new glass put in it. I'm super excited about it because after that, then I can get the interior in it. In the meantime, I had a buddy of ours, Tim Elis, here in town, do something special for the Wagon, and I'm excited about it. So here we go. We got the cheese grater effect going on here. Tim punched 96, I believe, louvers in this thing. Give it a little extra flavor. The hoods on these 58s are pretty dang flat, so oh, there you go. I like louvers too. This one here, the hood, just like the rest of the car, it's gonna be a big shocker. Front to back, got body filler everywhere. This here, it's kind of got sucked in here. We're gonna need to do some metal work on there for sure. So between here and the corners, just kind of tune it up a little bit. And then obviously on all the louvers, when they get cut and all that stuff, they leave a little bit of material on there. So we'll have to tune up each one of those. So louvers are a pain. They're a pain to body work, they're a pain to cut, they're a pain to paint to polish, whatever. But they look cool, and that's what matters. I think I'm going to set up next door, get the paint stripped off the top of this, and then assess the hood metal, get it worked around a little bit, and start getting this thing ready to prime. After that, then yeah, we just start moving forward on it. I am excited about it. Hopefully we can get this thing painted before the car comes back, and we'll be ready to go. All right, let's do it. Hey guys, after looking over the hood here, just kind of formulating a game plan. There's a few of them here that are out of whack. You know, just a little shifted off line here. Not a big deal with this many louvers. Something's bound to happen. This one's a little bit big. Not a big deal. That's the hand form difference, and that's okay. I always say at the end of the day, it's just metal. So my plan will be, I'm probably going to, because I can't unsee it basically, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these louvers and shift them forward a little bit. The other alternative is just make this panel over again, but that might be a little overkill at this point. So gonna tune up a few of them. It's not too bad. I'm gonna tear off all the molding on the front right now, and then I'll move it next door, get it stripped, and keep moving forward. Who knows what else we might find under that paint? It's a mystery. Guys, I found a nice little clearing here in the shop underneath the old International. It works. Normally I'd strip this hood in the body shop, but I got some welding to do on it, so you know, I'm just gonna have to make a little mess right here. So first order of business, get the old paint off it, check out the metal underneath, see what it looks like. And for that task, I like to use this bad boy. So basically just a buffer. I run it on low RPM with 36 or 40 grit, and that helps take off all the paint without it chowing up too much. Then I'll go back over it and prep it later at the 80 and 120 before priming it. But I'm gonna get all the primer off this thing, or paint or filler or whatever else is hiding under there, off of the outside, assess it, and we'll go from there. So let's do it. Guys, thought I would get you up to speed on this thing. So this is what we're using here. It's a 40 grit, taking it down to nice clean metal. So yeah, got ourselves a little filler in here. Not surprised by this. I can't really tell how deep it is. It's about a good 1/4 inch or so. This might help. Yeah, big chunk out of there. Anywho, I'm gonna keep on sanding away. Yeah, all sorts of good stuff. Keep sanding. Well, got the hood stripped off on the outside. It looks better than I ever would have thought. that's a lie. Yeah, so looks great right here probably to the camera eye. Got some rust holes, pretty normal. This is the area of concern where it's all sucked in right here. I think probably got some heat, but also this hood had a bunch of filler in it. So this section right here, that's good, most of it. And then this side, it's got another big dip right here, a big high spot, and another dip through here. I know there's a bunch of filler in here chipping out, so you know, there's nothing. Oh, that's all beat up. There's a bunch of filler up here too. There was nothing nice about this hood to begin with. That's a bummer. Not surprised. I need to decide what I want to do with this thing. I'm thinking, man, I'm almost debating whether or not I cut this whole skin off here and do it again, or do some kind of relief cuts in here. There's a bunch of bracing on the back side, so I can't get to this area. I could cut the bracing out and then work this area here. Yeah, problem is this hood's been worked over pretty good already, so metal's been stretched, metal's been hardened, all that good stuff. But you can kind of see on here too, this has got, maybe not, but it kicks up right here on the corners. So this hood's had a hard life like the rest of the car. Yeah, this whole area here needs to get brought up too. Yeah, so I'm gonna sit here and stare at this hood and figure out my next move on it. Update. So I've been picking away. This was the worst spot of it right here. A little different. A lot of people use a stud welder. I can't get to the back side. I haven't cut off any of the inner bracing or anything, which is another possibility. But what I wanted to do is try to get this metal pulled up here. I just made some rings. Yeah, I could have used a stud welder, which I do have, and I may go that way, but I've had, this is just, you know, I'm doing things a little different here. Weld these rings on here like such, wherever I need them, and then I can use this strap to put weight on it and kind of push on the, you know, keep weight on the hood while it's kind of suspended off these hooks and keep working the heat around on it. So far it's coming out pretty decent. Just takes some time. I know it's hard to see right now, but this was pretty good little bird bath over here, but it's coming out all right. Still got some low spots through here. I'm gonna bring those up and just keep working my way around the hood. So this side here is still pretty bad. You look at that, that's not good. You know, so that's probably a good solid 1/4 inch there or so. And then this side here, it's getting down there pretty good. Still got to bring it up though in some spots, so creeping up on it. Lots of work on this hood. I kind of wish I knew the history on it. I know I said it before, but this poor car has seen some action, and it's gonna see some more, so I'm gonna stay at it. We are back again. Yesterday I left off. I have a bunch of bracing and junk I put underneath here, and some hooks I put on there. So these little guys I've been welding on there. Just made some little rings to pull from, and admittedly I've been using this here tie down to pull from, so it works, you know, work with what you got. So I was able to get the metal pulled up, and then that helps me tap it around. I can stretch it. I also have slide hammer here, and you know, normal body working tools and stuff too. A little bit of everything on this guy to get it pulled around. It was sunken pretty good. I still have to do the other side, and then this whole section here that's been welded in there has a pretty good dip in it as well. As you can see, it's quite bad, but I think with the bracing on the backside there, I can get behind it and work that up slowly all the way across. I am going to jump to the other side over here and start in on getting this section pulled back up, see it's pretty bad. That's a big old dip right there. So yeah, anyway, these things happen. It's and I know a lot of it was there before, so it was full of body filler and all that business. So I'm going to get to work on it. Let's see if I can get a little more done today. Here we go. Escalated. We got rings everywhere here, so slowly pulling up this area right here. Seems to work good. We also have another area over here need to pull up. Sorry for the noise. Dane's over there rocking on this truck. It's awesome. It's good way to spend a Sunday is working on your hot rod. So anyway, got a bunch of rings going on over there. I'm gonna continue to do some pulls, but it's coming out slowly. I'll check back with you later. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today on the hood. Bunch of metal work done on it today. That metal was so stretched out and fatigued, so did a whole bunch of pulls on it, got that metal back up. It was sunken pretty good in a bunch of places, and now I think it's for the better. Working our way around. The two biggest areas in the back of the hood there were my biggest concern. I think those are on the up and up. Work my way around the front and get that sucker off to prime. So anywho's, that'll do it for this update, and look out for a bunch of shorts. We're going to be dropping short videos and things around the shop that we put on our Instagram and Facebook page. We're going to start loading those up to YouTube. Already have a few up right now, but just to keep the content rolling, we got a bunch of stuff in the works. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys next time.